Hi everyone. Today we're going to learn how big the moon versus the Earth is, and we're going to start our new unit on astronomy. And the first week, this week, it will be all about the moon. And so you're going to be watching a video about my model of the moon, and then you're going to actually complete some. Let me see if I can get this moving here. Let me move this a little bit. Okay, I'll move my picture. You're going to be looking at some slides, and these slides are on Google Classroom. And the first slide is kind of like a cool video about astronomy and all the cool things that are going on. And then we're going to be looking at our moon, our nearest neighbor. And you're going to look at slide 3. And I really want you to take a look at these on your own, but here's a quick overview. But this is the Earth and the moon viewed from the planet Mercury. Wow, is that kind of cool? We kind of look very, very small if you look at that. So on the right there is the moon, and the left is the Earth. And then here's the Earth view from Saturn. So here's Saturn, and the Earth is right there. It almost looks like a star. Next week, you're going to be looking at stars and planets, and you're going to notice in the nighttime sky that some of the planets are actually, the stars are actually planets. And then the next slide, and hopefully you'll be taking some pictures of the moon over the next month, is a cool full moon picture, and I'd love to see yours, so start taking them. But let's look at some facts about the moon. Now, the mass of the moon, and we learned earlier that mass is kind of like the weight, is about 1/100th that of the Earth. And the moon, we know, has little no atmosphere, and it has a low density compared to the Earth. And the moon revolves around the Earth once every month, and we're going to talk about that later. And it rotates on its axes once every month, and I'm going to do a simulation about that sometime this week. Therefore, it's said to be in synchronous rotation. We will only see one side of the moon from the Earth, and you're going to learn why in another lesson. Now, our moon is a natural satellite. It is one of more than 96 moons in our solar system. And it is the only moon of the planet Earth, even though there's some scientists who think there's another moon, and we'll talk about that later. Location. Okay, so the moon is about 240,000 miles from the Earth, which is kind of hard for us to understand, but it's pretty far away. And it is about 1/4 the size of the Earth. That's an easy number to remember, and so you're going to be looking at some models. Now, slide 10, and you can't see it here, but slide 10 is the video on the right. You're going to watch that. I'm going to be talking to you about how to make a model of the Earth. So you'll watch the video, and then you'll look at this. Try to find a basketball or a tennis ball or something with the diameter of 9.55 inches to represent the Earth and 2.70 inches to represent the moon. And in my video, you'll see what that looks like. You're going to place those things about 7 yards or 23 feet away from each other, and you're going to do what I do in the video on the previous slide. So that's basically the lesson. You're going to turn in your picture of your model into Google Classroom. Now, I'm going to show you a couple other things that you're going to start doing. You're going to download. In about a month, you're going to turn in this document, which is called your moon phase document. And I want you to download this. It's on Google Classroom. And you're going to be actually taking pictures of the moon throughout the month, and you're going to be adding it to this moon phase calendar. And I'd like for you to start with today if possible. Unfortunately, the moon is going to be rising very, very early, but you're going to actually say this is a PDF, and then for each day, and you'll put the date that you start, you're going to put the image of the moon that you see from your house. And you're going to start noticing there's a cool pattern to the moon as it goes through its phases. I have an app that's called the Moon Phase app, and I wish you guys have access to it, but you don't, and I'll probably include this image as part of the Google Classroom image. But this is for this week, and Monday is April 13th. So if you'll notice, it'll say the moon will rise at 2:16 a.m. and set at 11:55 a.m. So you can actually take a picture of this in the morning, in the daytime, if you'd like to, because the moon is there during the daytime. And so today, April 13th, is a waning gibbous moon. And you're going to notice, and I want you to take an actual picture from your home, that this week, that waning means that the light is going away. And so Tuesday, we had a full moon last week. It was absolutely beautiful moon. So Tuesday, the moon will be, it looks like it's a half full, but that's really a quarter moon. And then Wednesday, you'll notice the light is starting to go away. Thursday, there's going to be less light. Friday, there's less light. And Saturday, and so on. And you're going to see this. You're going to see the light on the left-hand side of the moon. And so you're going to actually take your picture and you're going to put it here, and every day you're going to do that. And this is going to be due in a month. So I look forward to getting those from you. And again, sometimes the moon shows up in the day, sometimes at night. And what I'll do is every week I'll give you this information so that you can see when it rises and sets, so that I can give you some guidance for how to find that moon. So another thing you're going to do this week is you are going to turn in your, all your work is due on Monday. This is me here, okay, talking to you. All your work is due on Monday the following week. There will be an Achieve 3000 article that needs to be done. I'll post that. You're going to also start on this, but this is not going to be due till the end of the month. Every day there might be something that's due, or it might not be due until the following month, because we're going to be making some observations. On Tuesday, we're going to have I'm going to have a office hour from 2 to 3, and so that we can make some clarifications about of what needs to be done. So again, you're going to look through the slides. I do have a video on the slides. You need to watch all the videos, and you're going to turn in a scale model of the moon. So I look forward to hopefully seeing you guys in office hours on Tuesday. If there are any questions, please let me know. Have a good day and hang in there.